All right, new day. Moved out of our Airbnb. We've made it to this up garage we haven't yet been to. Nick was skeptical about coming to this one, but right off the bat, let's go see what they got over here because it's out and about. They are 4-lug, and they're work wheels. They're 16s though, way too big. Wow, look at these. These are sick too, but let's see what else is out there. These are 15, these are pretty cool. Looks like they sustained a pretty gnarly gouge. Those are sick. Got a lot of heat over here. This might be the one that no one's visited yet to take everything. Nick's already in there. But let's look back here. Okay, some decent set of wheels over here that are cheap. These are pretty nice. Nice set of 14s. They're by 5.5, so they're a little meatier and wider. Wow, look at the selection of amount of wheels. We'll come back to those. Those aren't bad either. 4x100. Those would go great on a naked. This is very, very red. These are cool. Jimny wheels over here. Very cheap. Very, very cheap for these sets of wheels. It's insane how cheap they are. Kind of like at the one-up garage that we went to where I showed you on the rack. That's crumbs. These are crumbs and they're 14s. May just have to cash out, just send those home. Even these. Wow, let's go look inside. They also have these scooters, which are probably, they're a little bit on the expensive side. Let's take a look. These are nice Jimny wheels. Well, no, these aren't Jimny wheels because they're 6-lug. So it'd be more for like a Toyota or a Nissan. For these being Steelies with hubcaps, they go kind of hard. Wow. Anything worth it?
Not really.
Really?
It never is.
These are nice. Let's see what they have. Guess what's coming home? These are nice K-spec wheels over here. Cheap. Got some nice stuff here. Wow, those BBSs go really hard. Too bad they're too wide. They also have it for riders, so it's a lot of motorcycle stuff. Again, a lot of stuff which won't even fit me because that's pretty cool. That's probably rare. But a lot of stuff that won't fit me because Japanese people are so tiny compared to me. But it's cool that they have all these things. If you were into motorcycles and you came out here, you could probably build a motorcycle. Wow, it's crazy how expensive these are. What is that? Looks like a power washer of some sort. Yeah, these are really expensive. I guess they must be that good. They're cool. I like them. Let's see what else we can find. So we have a JB23 intake, and then we have, I don't know what that car's for.
I think it's for Swift.
Could be for a Swift. Somebody might have cashed that.
Oh, wait.
What car? Is it?
Could this be
What?
for Honda Beat?
Oh, it could be for a Beat, no?
It says PP1.
Wait, that's for Z.
Well, PP1 is Beat.
No, that PP1 is also a Z.
I think Z is ZM1.
No. Z is PP1 or PPA.
No, it's for a Beat.
We're gonna cash out then? Because then also somebody asked me about an oil cooler.
Why is it square?
Look what I ended up finding. It's a lot of heat here. I think we need to keep looking to see what else we find. Yeah, also a Miragino cluster.
$3.
For $3. But it's a lot of real estate. Are you gonna cop? I feel like you have to cop. But I kind of want to see how it looks on a beat. You should pull up a picture. There's also this for a BB. I think you should cop that one. That's cheaper than the one you got, no?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a BB at some point. Throw that in the horde, bro. Pulling into a parking garage for the first time. This goes and goes and hoes. And you just lock it and that's it. We are headed out of here, so time to get our car. Let's see what it does. See that elevator? So that thing goes up and it pulls whatever thing needs to come off of there. So let's see how it does it. So the whole elevator thing comes down. It comes on top of that turntable. And then it gets turned. Arigatou gozaimasu. And now you just come into here, turn on our car and go. It's pretty cool. We're into the way that a turn, but if you look up, there's hundreds, well not hundreds, but a good amount of cars up that way. That's the ETC reader speaking to us. They're actually cheaper than what you saw them for, bro. Much cheaper. How do you feel about this right now?
Blown head gasket and all. I'm still copping tri-spokes.
Go tell him right now, bro.
Actually, they're kind of expensive.
They're cheap.
I'm joking.
I was gonna say.
Not to go.
I was gonna say.
Not to go.
I was cut up central to get you here at 10 a.m. when those doors open, bro.
What else are we getting for Red, Giovanni?
I don't know, but go tell him before somebody else walks in or an online order comes in and we loses. But let's look for what we got. Because this is a new up garage. I didn't make an introduction as to what we were doing or what we were going here for. You want to tell me? Or are you going to tell everybody what we're here and doing?
I have a bigger question.
Anyway, just kind of showing you the lineup here of what we got. We got some nice chrome wheels. Those are actually not bad at all. I feel like those would go really hard on some sort of car. Some more cheap wheels over here. Let's keep going down the line to see what else we find. These are nice, except they're too big for K cars. Those, on the other hand, are K-spec as well, but a little on the expensive side, and not the look that I go for. These are a lot of cheese, but they got some mud stars on them. These aren't bad. These are actually very well priced, in my opinion, for what they are. A little on the expensive side, but you get some mud tires and some decent looking rims. I am a fanboy of those because those come with mud stars on them, and they're steelies, which go really hard. I don't even know what those are. Those are apparently raised, but we'll see. If we keep going, they got these really nice wheels that look like they would fit a Toyota Bolt pattern, even Nissan pattern. Fortunately, they're missing the caps. I don't know why this is a thing in Japan and in their culture that they just take everything off, or like all the caps off their tires and rims. I'm sorry, the rims. It just doesn't make sense to me. I guess this kind of makes sense because of the fact that they're Toyota. So not all Toyotas are able to do caps. But yeah. But also, I just found something that Nick may want. I just told Nick about this bumper. It's just wild that this is only 1,000 yen for that bumper. So if you do the math, I believe that's Let me do the math. Didn't want to sound stupid. That's about $7 for that Marigino bumper, which is in red. It's insane. It's crazy. Also, this light's pretty cool, but it's broken. I think this is some sort of, yeah, it's a JA11 bumper, which is kind of interesting that somebody made a homemade bumper. But if we keep looking, let's see what else we can find. Because I have a funny feeling this place is going to have something that's heater that we miss, or that we won't miss if we look around. But yeah, they have all these other wheels. Those go pretty hard. I don't know what car we'd put those on, but I'll try and go nice and slow so you guys can get an idea of what's available here. You got SSRs. I don't know what brand this is. These are work equips wheels. Some Rays over here. Some crazy Rays with red. Red, if you're watching this, if they had these case back, they probably would have bought these for you, for your car. We're still looking for the right ones for Ray. We have to go back, for Red, I'm sorry. We have to go back to where we found the original ones that Red wanted. But let's take a look to see what else we can find here. It's always like hidden goodies all around. I think this is a TV, I want to say. Maybe not. Okay, so we're looking through here. These are really nice. If the wheel was that bolt pattern, that'd be really nice to put on the wheel because they're white. I think white goes hard on a lot of cars. But if we keep looking, there's a couple over here that I was like, oh, might be a questionable thing. 4x100. These are 4x100 as well. Simple wheels. What were they going for? 10,000 yen, which is nothing. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, let's keep looking to see what else we find and what we see. These are pretty cool. Not bad. And then obviously they have all the motorcycle stuff because we are in the riders one as well. So that's what's cool. So don't really ride motorcycles. Nothing here really fits me. These wheels are kind of cool. I like that they have these little things here. That's kind of different. I've never seen that before. BMW wheels, more Rays, BBSs. Oh wow, they have engines here. I wonder what. For what car? Looks like for motorcycles and whatnot. Let's see what else I can find that's worthy of putting on camera. But I'll show you the rest of the wheels so you kind of get an idea. I think those are sold. That's why I had no price on them. This is one thing I thought really highly of getting, like pre-made wiring harnesses, because in Japan they already put the butt connectors on them, so you can just connect it to your radio harness. But there's like Toyota ones. I'm not sure what these are, but I thought about getting a bunch of these to stock on my website. But the problem is I don't know which ones are which here. I guess I would have to find out what number they are for like the Hondas, or what number they are for Toyotas, or like Mitsubishi mini cabs, so I could stock those, because they're not terribly priced. They're only $16.50. You can do the math, and I feel like having the JDM one is better than not having any one at all, or trying to find one back home. If I already have ones that are ready to go, I feel like that's more, it's a lot easier for somebody to be like, oh, let me buy this one instead, you know. I think about like ways of how to attract people to the website to get more things, so that I can obviously sell these things. I still have to make a profit on them, but I bet you, oh, that's for an N-Box, a Mugen one. That's pretty cool. That'd be really cool to have, but that's a lot of money too. So yeah, let me keep looking around and see what else I find. All right, so I added before that these didn't have caps. I just didn't look back there. But those are the caps. They go pretty hard. I didn't even realize these back here. They go even, wow, look at these. Those are cheese though.
Not really.
Compared to these and these?
I mean, this is only 20,000 more.
But I mean, you're in the 200s though, but the tires are pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
You get those with the letters or no?
Yeah, of course. I think the letters are cool.
They're ricey, dude.
No. If it added on after the fact, it's ricey. If they're like original ones, like this is original ones, that's crazy that those are Gearlanders. Those are original ones, but if somebody like irons them on or spray paints them on, it's not my taste, but some people like it. It's also like a weird colors. It's almost like a chrome, but then a bronze. I saw this, but I hadn't seen it, if that makes any sense. These are nice. Did you see these? Do you think so? I don't think so. Maybe they just haven't washed them. These are 16s though. Mr. Tri-Spoke Whore over here forgot these. They're only 79,000.
I could put those on the wheel.
You could put those on the wheel. That's crazy. But it got
these
whole.
would be perfect for renting.
Oh wow, they would be perfect.
Cheap too, but it's only
yeah. That sucks that there's only 2. I feel like we've seen the other 2 somewhere else.
Cheap too.
Yeah. How much are those?
$280.
These?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
No tires though.
Yeah. I know, but $280 for a set of rims that weigh nothing?
No, these will go home and sell in the heartbeat.
Those would go home and sell? Yeah.
RPF1.
Oh, they are RPF ones. No, but they're super heavy. Holy cow. We're in a sea of wheels here. Those do go hard. Shout out to all the Rays fanboys. See these unscrew. They're fake knockoffs, which is really cool. It's cool that they come with the caps. So you just twist them on and off. Those work equips are cool. They're cheap too. Oh no, I was like 15,000 for those. That's cheap. Nick's looking to see if they have some tires for somebody. For Giovanni, actually, shout out Giovanni. He's getting a set of wheels, maybe. Arigato gozaimasu. Anything?
No, just the front rows really look cool, so. Just a bunch of snow tires.
Yeah, these are just snow tires. When you see rims like that, those are just their takeoffs. These are cool. Some sort of racing tire or drag tire. Alright, sounds like Giovanni's going to get another set. Even though I advise against them. But it is what it is. Those are cool. I mean, these are all kind of like whatever wheels at this point, but see bikes outside. Let's go look at the bikes. See what the bikes are all about over here. Wow. They have a lot of different bikes. If you didn't know, Japan like puts VINs on bikes, which is kind of wild. So I don't know if I can find a bike with a VIN on it, but I think it's somewhere. Oh, there it is. So like if you get pulled over and they're like, let me see your VIN on your bike, they can see whether or not it's stolen. A lot of old junk though. Alright, I think a full review on the Tonto is going to come next because I feel like this is just a negative space that would have been accounted for. But how many wheels and tires can you fit in the back of a K-Van plus all your luggage? There's 3 sets. There's 3 sets of wheels in here, and 8 or 2. Well, there 3 sets of wheels and 2 sets of tires, and we are jam packed. We took squatting to a whole new level. We're trying to do a Carolina squat, or Japanese squat, I think is what we'll call it. JDM squat. Yeah, JDM squat. But yeah, we just filled this thing as much as we could because essentially been living out of this thing. So we'll put this bag here and then somehow figure out my backpack. But yeah, those are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the other box. So for now, did he give you your cheese back?
Yeah.
All right. Anything to say for the camera?
I hope the last time that we had it, they had to this pack, something bad happened. I hope it doesn't happen to this one.
Well, no, I kind of do hope, because that's what somebody was saying in your comments, where it's like, oh, if you pack it full and go 100 miles or 100 kilometers per hour, that's what's going to happen. Watch this. Let's see if we can blow the head gasket on this thing. Because now I'm making it a passion, because they took it way to another extreme, where they're like, yeah, when you put so many heavy people, these K cars aren't meant for this. It's like, I'll show you if you think I'm kidding. But it shuts. All the doors shut. We are literally stuffed to the brim. I mean, we are taking a troll amount of space up here. But it's what?
It's actually funny how, like, I'm just stepping in this car right now.
I know. I mean, for safety, my backpack. It's almost like we're in a moving truck. Like, the amount of noise reduction there is now. Yeah, but I guess let's get going. So we just left the yard not too long ago. We're at Cardile Page's office. But this is rare to see a Figaro in the wild, just chilling in the city. Such a nice, clean Figaro. Would love to buy this car. It's crazy to see. Just got done at the office. We came to Lads here. It's in Shinjuku. We're about to head back to the car. Check out this street and how lit it is in New York. Well, not New York, wow. In Japan. This is why you gotta love Japan. Because walking on the street here to get back to the car, look what we see. No clue what that is, but it's sick. Just have to show it. Got like paws or hands coming out the side.